Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Football Premi podcast. Today we have Jitin, Shyam, and Bala. So today we are talking about the new teams in our 2020-21 league: West Brom, Fulham, and Leeds. So the floor is all yours, Jitin.
ഓക്കെ സോ സബീഷ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഈ സീസൺ പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗിൽ പുതിയതായിട്ട് വരുന്ന 3 ടീമുകളെ കുറിച്ചാണ് ഈ എപ്പിസോഡിൽ നമ്മൾ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ബി മാൻ മാസ്റ്റർ ടാക്ടീഷ്യൻസ് ബാക്ക്,
probably the most anticipated one.
എത്ര 16 കൊല്ലം. I think
16 years,
what the first time that I have actually noticed Bielsa Argentina fans ഇതിന് മുന്നേ of course ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. യുണൈറ്റഡിന്റെ dreadful campaign against Athletic Bilbao. മുനിയായിനും ആൻഡ്രോ ഹെറയും കേറി നിറങ്ങിയ മിഡ്ഫീൽഡ് അന്നാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം മാർസലോ ബിയൽസ എന്നുള്ള പേഴ്സണൽ നമ്മൾ അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ പേഴ്സണലി ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്നത്. വാട്ട് ഹി ബ്രിങ്സ് ടു ദിസ് സീസൺ ഇസ് I think much better quality management in the Premier League. Karnam he's known for the way that he gets his team ready, the way they are drilled. Matthias Klisch leads in the central midfielder Yorkshire podcast parna ormund, as in they don't feel that they're going into a match. It's more like they go into a war. Karnam drills atra high energy and fitness measurements LM is top notch. They like such high is the standard expected from their team. Traditional Bielsa method is what we are trying to see here, and Leeds fully adanneyanu implement cheyidirikkunna 4-1-4-1 while on the press. So the most pivotal part is the center defensive midfield position right in front of their back. Calvin Phillips literally owned that throughout the season, and that pretty much has justified Pulki England call up for a kitten. I don't remember the last time a championship player had a call up for the England national squad right out of the season. So Bielsa has ensured back under season number mid-table finishing team and Leeds. I think 8 seasons 6 seasons mid like 14-15th round and Leeds finished. Avadunnu oru top notch team in 2 years is incredible achievement that Bielsa has managed with this team. And oru unique style of play is what I think we can expect from Leeds. So our style is fast paced. It's not just counter attacking, transitions bhayangara speed aanu, like forward passes in quick movements. They always overload players in every position. Angana an attack build down. They want to outnumber their opposition in every position that they move the ball forward to.
And high counter press also, right?
High counter press, very high counter press. So ball ipo avരുടെ കീപ്പറിലാവുമ്പോ both these wing backs that you see on the back, they push so high up. The center defensive midfielder drops back to collect the ball, and then they press together. I mean, they move together as a team. I think in the last season, the only team that outweighed that was Tony Pulis and Middlesbrough. Last season, I think. I mean, you expect that from Tony Pulis, right? A defensively well-drilled team, and I think that's what we can expect once teams start getting used to Bielsa's way of things. Defensively, after a drilled team, I think they can stop it, but otherwise it's going to be tough to manage a Bielsa team is what I feel.
Right. And their XGS are very high. Like they make a lot of chances.
That's in fact the next point. ഒരു ഗെയിമിൽ what you see here is the amount of shots that Leeds take when they are in transition in the attack. The flip side of that is while their amount of shots that they end up taking, their conversion rate needs to be better, and that I think that is also why Bielsa has gone and signed Rodrigo. Because Bamford, they are not able to get that. So the blue portions are the least expected goals are. So idile ee double line border കാണുന്നതാണ് 1 2 3 around 4 is the one that they've converted. ബാക്കിയൊന്നും കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. Around 71 shots on an average in a 10 game span. So 71 shots they are not able to convert as much, and I think most കാരണം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ അവരുടെ സ്റ്റൈൽ ഓഫ് പ്ലേയില് like I said, move together as a team, flip, and then ഈ സെന്ററിന് their striker, either the striker takes a shot or the overlapping winger takes a shot, and Bamford has not been able to provide that to them. So that is a worrying factor for Bielsa, that their conversion rate isn't as good, even though they have taken so many shots. But I think that is also where he's trying to invest with bringing of Rodrigo. On the other side, இதே same Sanam at the defensive side, both their at least 18-19 were the first choice keepers. Peacock Farrell, I think, has gotten old. I think he's out of chances at Leeds. It'll either be mostly between Kessia and Meslier. Kessia raises controversy. My prediction is for Meslier to get the pick. But what we have seen from Kessia as well as Farrell is that they are more susceptible to long shots. Like 30% of the long shots go in. Adani conversion rates, again, you see there are more oranges and yellows as compared to the blues, which were there in their attacking. So around 30% of their the shots that they concede, it's likely to go in. So that is something that Bielsa will have to keep in mind. But again, the brand of football that we're going to expect from Bielsa is like really exciting.
Top class, yeah.
Top class, high pressing, master tactician. You will see people in transition, and the only flip side, like I already mentioned, Calvin Phillips injury vannal, that team is going to be at least 60% down by you.
So nanaki VPT Bielsa ന്റെ VPT ന്ന് കിട്ടിയാണ്. Bielsa is known for his studies, right? Like he studies the opponents and then creates.
ഞാൻ ബിയൽസന്റെ ടാക്ടിക് സെഷൻസ് സ്പൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പോയിട്ട്
അതുപോലെ ഉണ്ട് കണ്ടിട്ട്.
But I think Jithin, I think you are right. Calvin Phillips is their heartbeat of that team. If and I think that's where the opponents might also target to disrupt their rhythm. They will have to make sure that Calvin Phillips does not play well.
Like I said, Tony Pulis's അത് succeed ചെയ്യാൻ കാരണം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ his center midfield made sure Calvin Phillips does not have a line to pass through the center. They blocked that line of pass every time Phillips got the ball. Appa avർക്ക് long balls കളിക്കണം. And Leeds are not known to play long balls. I mean, not David Luiz style long balls, but not known to play long balls from the back.
You don't win long balls against Tony Pulis.
Yeah. So that is one way of blocking.
Yeah, and I think even big teams they will have to be cautious against Leeds in the way that it will depend how the scenes pans out. But if they have the full 11, the big teams have to probably look at it is they'll probably have to play the waiting game. I think the what United did wrong in when they played Bilbao in that match was like they attacked Bilbao right from the get-go. They were like up front. They were like their fullbacks were all up. It allowed a lot of space for transition, which they very successfully did, and they were playing with a higher energy than United at that point as well, because United, I don't think they were really keen on Europa League at that time as well. But anyway, that would be something to watch.
ഒരു കാര്യം എനിക്ക് മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വെച്ചാല് ജനറലി അവർ ഈ കൊറോണ കാരണം the biggest miss is lot of good crowds are there. Elland Road crowd
would have been lit.
അത് വലിയൊരു മിസ്സാണ്. Like for the of them coming back after 16 years, they would have rocked the place.
I think this is,
and
I mean Leeds will pretty much be like what Sheffield did last time. Kind of overlapping defenders nalla concept Premier League completely new in the beginning of the season, and they Sheffield was they gathered a lot of points at that time, but once teams gradually started getting used to it, you could see that that outlet was not as impactful as it was. So I think Leeds once team gets to know how Bielsa's system plays, they understand how to block the line of pass for Calvin Phillips. Bielsa's gonna have, but you would expect Bielsa to come with a plan B, C, D, E, and F. So one last.
Yeah. Also, they will also it'll also depend on how long they can continue that high energy game into the league, because that's also another key thing.
Yeah, so that exactly
very hard to keep up.
We actually saw that in the 18-19 season. So he graph red line to left on 18-19 and red and right on 19-20. So here, because of the exact point that Sham just said, they could not maintain their fitness levels, our same energy level to press at least. So they started conceding a lot more. The black line is their goal difference. So it actually kept going down and down. Towards the end of the season, it just dipped like anything because they were so fatigued. They could not maintain that level of play. But I think on the flip side, Bielsa has found a way to manage that, because 19-20 season we got a remarkable increase in goal difference as well as expected goals from that team. So a fair point. unless as long as he is able to keep that high energy system in Premier League, because of course Premier League our fitness level maintain either week in week out Galkan is I think a couple of notches above championship. So if he manages to do that, we can expect a top half of the tables finish from
Yeah, it kind of
at least they'll survive, but we'll see.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch. They kind of reminds me of Blackpool back in the day. I think
Charlie Adam time.
Charlie Adam time, right?
10-11.
ഓർമ്മിക്കല്ലേ പണ്ടേ ചാർലി അടത്തിന് ഓർമ്മിക്കല്ലേ.
So they were അവരും ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെയായിരുന്നു ഏകദേശം style of not exact style of play, but they were also very high energy side. And first half of the season they kind of like surprised everybody. Second half of the season they were fatigued. I mean, after the Christmas break they didn't really couldn't really get up and running ആവാൻ പറ്റില്ല അവരുടെ usual game ലേക്ക്. They had to tweak and they had to bring in other aspects of the game and all, and they couldn't the players couldn't. I don't think the players couldn't get around the fact that they have to play a different game. So let's see. I mean, I think it will be fun to watch. At least first few games will be fun to watch.
First game
Liverpool playing first. Yeah, they're playing Liverpool first, right? So yeah, that will be fun watch.
Liverpool at Anfield.
Gegen press on one side and counter press on the other one.
BLC Klopp audio.
Okay, so
I think of the three sides we promoted, most money is on Leeds staying, right? So I think they look like they're here to stay.
They will.
So Villa താഴെ
And
പോവാണ്.
I think fantasy point of view, wing backs are target end. Once they get through their initial, adjustment period in the league.
Rodrigo will be a good bet.
Yeah, but I don't think Bielsa is going to throw him into the deep immediately. He'll probably bring him off the bench for the first few games.
So that is another thing with Bielsa. പുള്ളിക്ക് ടീമിനെ ബെഞ്ചിൽ ഇരുത്താനും ബെഞ്ചിലാളെ കൊണ്ടുവരാനും ഒട്ടും മടിയില്ലാത്ത പുള്ളിയാണ്. You don't perform, you are straight onto the bench. He doesn't give you like 10 games chances. Perform
ബെഞ്ചിലിരുത്തിയ ആളാണ്.
ഇതുവരെ we haven't spoken about one guy who's I think their talisman who really brought them in. Pablo Hernandez.
El Majo. So but 35 years, I don't think he's going to be
35, 36, but I think the magic is still there.
90 minutes week in week out കളിക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു ampere ഉണ്ട് തോന്നുന്നില്ല. But if he plays 59-60 minutes, he's definitely going to make an impact. Even based on the last.
Another factor also that might come into play is how media handles Bielsa and Leeds, because that will also be an interesting storyline.
Hey, I think
which can distract the team.
I think Bielsa will handle the media than media handling Bielsa.
Yeah, I know, but that will be the biggest story from Leeds than anything they'll do. അതവര് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് നോക്കണം. അതുകൊണ്ട് that is also another thing.
Bielsa will
how much he might get distracted.
Bielsa will have nothing to say. Okay, so that's it from us.
All right.
On this episode.
So Leeds to say and West Brom and Fulham to go
West
down.
Brom and Fulham will have it hard. Bielsa will probably pull through Leeds. I'm expecting Leeds to have a higher finish actually. I mean, there are a lot of teams who is worse than Leeds at this point right now in the league.
Okay.
So who are your relegation candidates for this year?
Bala, I will let you start.
Bala's I think already put his money on Aston Villa.
I do not want to see John Terry on my screens for a long time. So please Aston Villa go down. I think Brom, if they don't invest, they are also going down. Fulham, if they don't invest, they are going down. So Villa, Brom and Fulham for me.
So West Brom and Fulham straight down to the championship if they don't invest is your call.
Yeah, and I think Abhi പറഞ്ഞൊരു point ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, like if കഴിഞ്ഞ podcast പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, if one team gets some corona this thing, right? That will break the backbone of the team, and then you never know, right? Like any team, right? Like say Wolves, they use their main 15 players all the time. You get corona for their their three defenders, that's it. That screws their whole season. So
Okay, boys.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I think I think one of West Brom and Fulham is nailed on to go down, but the other two I'm not really sure. Maybe Aston Villa, maybe another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you all for
All right
joining.
then.
All right. See you guys.